What's up, Taiwan? I'm Yvonne with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. A prominent business leader's remarks about nuclear power have reignited discussion about a power source once thought to be on its way out in Taiwan. John Van Trieste has the story.
Taiwan's supposed to be phasing out nuclear power as part of the ruling Democratic Progressive Party's energy plans. But in some corners, nuclear energy still has strong defenders. One is Tong Zixian, chair of Pegatron, the second largest contract electronics manufacturer in the country. In a recent TV appearance, Tong said that if Taiwan wants to go carbon neutral by 2050, it needs to extend the life of 2 of its nuclear plants, tear down the 2 others, and bring in Finnish-designed reactors. He envisions nuclear accounting for up to 32% of Taiwan's power, up from the current 7%.
是一项可以服务于现代文明的一个技术。那这个技术如果好好的用的话呢，它可以陪伴着绿能携手共进。
It's a vision that's generating discussion. In the ruling party, which first pushed for scrapping nuclear power, there's been pushback.
任何的能源的选项其实都是可以理性的来做讨论的，也不可能靠核能来解决所有的能源的问题
Others agree with Tong Zixian that nuclear is the way to go, but they disagree with his ideas about how to give it a boost.
全台湾有4个厂址加在一起可以盖20个，所以我们还有地方可以容纳新的大型的电厂，所以你不必铲除旧。
And there are those who doubt the practical side of the plan. Some in Taiwan's Energy Administration say Finnish OL3 reactors are expensive and wouldn't be able to bring nuclear power up to even 30% of Taiwan's energy if the government did buy them. The discussion and disagreement illustrate a bigger point. Taiwan is supposed to go nuclear-free in 2025, but just over half a year before that deadline, people are still uncertain when or if it will really go away. Ryan Wu and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
The government has launched an initiative for the future of Taiwan's tech industry. The chip-based industrial innovation program has earmarked investment of over $9 billion over the next 10 years. Key features include integrating generative AI into Taiwan's semiconductor sector, attracting and retaining domestic and global talent, and bringing startups and investors to Taiwan. Representatives from the tech industry, government officials, and academics attended the program's official launch. Taiwan's National Palace Museum is trying to help elderly people stay mentally fit with a new set of picture cards. The flashcards feature images of many of the art treasures from the museum's collection. They were designed in partnership with the Taipei Hospital. Taiwan is set to become a super-age society in the next couple years, and preventing or easing dementia in older people has become an important topic in society. Experts say the cards can function as a trigger for memory and activate cognition. The head of the National Palace Museum held the project.
透过教材跟教具的一个互动与认知然后让文物转化为生活体验跟探索生命记忆的一个钥匙。
Taipei is working to cut the spread of HPV with vaccines set to be offered to teenage boys in the city in September. Jabs for high school girls across the country are already part of the national program. Taipei is following the Chiayi city government in rolling out the program for boys. HPV is a group of viruses mainly transmitted through sexual intercourse and contact with bodily fluids. The World Health Organization says both men and women should take preventative measures against infection. In 2023, 140 countries have made HPV vaccines part of their national programs. In Bangkok, a print shop owner is one of the only ones still using traditional Chinese letterpress technique. In the face of modernization, he's determined to preserve the family business. Justin reports.
ผมมีเยอะเลยตัวแกะไม้เต็มเลยก็เลยเก็บไว้อยู่ให้คนก็ดูก่อน
A treasure trove of Chinese-style letterpress blocks found in one of the last print shops of its kind in Bangkok's Chinatown. It's run by 70-year-old second-generation owner Tong Di Cheng Saksri, who says the shop holds a century of his family's history.
อันนี้เป็นตัวบล็อกไม้บล็อกที่บล็อกตะกั่วที่ก็เรียกบล็อกตะกั่วแต่จริงๆมันไม่ใช่ตะกั่วมันเป็นซิงค์เป็นส่วนผสมของสังกะสีกับอลูมิเนียมแล้วก็ตะกั่วส่วนหนึ่งนี่เป็นบล็อกไม้อยู่พี่
Cheng Sak-sri's father opened the shop after he emigrated to Thailand from China. He had more than 10 sons, but Cheng Sak-sri was the only one willing to do the hard work needed to take over the family business. He says the amount of labor involved in operating a letterprint press is why many other shops have given up on the craft, especially in the digital age.
ก็อยู่ประมาณอีก4-5 ร้านนะฮะลองทำดูแต่เขาจะหาช่างไม่ได้เพราะคนเกิดในรุ่นเจนที่2อ่ะเขาไม่ฝึกที่จะเป็นช่างไงแต่ผมฝึกที่จะเป็นช่างคือผมไม่ต้องง้อช่างไงเพราะผมทำได้ทุกอันเลย
Though he's lost a lot of business to modern printing techniques, Cheng Sak-sri says he won't give up on the craft his father loved so much. He still gets small orders from time to time and strives to deliver the best quality work he can.
หมายก่อนบางตัวมันขาดไงเขาก็เลยต้องใช้คนแกะเจองานด่วนนะ
And aside from the business aspect, Cheng Sak-sri says the cultural value of staying open for people to come see his printing templates is already something worthwhile, an indelible impression of bygone days as he leaves his stamp on the modern world. Yvonne Pan and Joyce Sen for TaiwanPlus.
A train line connecting Chiayi City in southern Taiwan with the scenic mountain area of Alishan is expected to reopen later this year. As Leslie Liao reports, this beloved and historic rail line is being revived 15 years after a typhoon knocked it out of service.
Waking up at 3:30 a.m. may not sound appealing to most people, but if you're in Chiayi in southern Taiwan soon, there's something that makes the early wake-up worth it. Chiayi neighbors the Alishan National Scenic Area, a mountain resort area known for its forests and gorgeous scenery. It's home to the Alishan Forest Railway, a train line that snakes through steep slopes and can take visitors from the city straight to one of the best sunrise viewing spots high up in the mountains.
开到半山上的时候，那个雾看起来就有点像那个云那样。
When you start and it's dark and all the people sitting, waiting, and then you come here and it's getting clear, it's nice. I like the train ride a lot.
The historic rail line is steeped in history. It was used for logging in the 1900s, but has since become a tourist attraction.
I think it's beautiful and it's really nice, really pleasant.
But in 2009, Taiwan's deadliest typhoon on record, Typhoon Morakot, damaged part of the railway. Morakot devastated the rail line, warping tracks, distorting terrain, and flooding stations. The damage cut off Shizilu Station, halfway up the mountain from the Alishan Station.
我们进来的时候，路线都是中断的，根本连台车那都不能进去。
Later typhoons disrupted repair efforts, causing even more damage to the railway. These days, visitors who want to get all the way to the top of Alishan need to take the train to Shizilu Station, then transfer via shuttle bus. Though it still gets people to their destination, it's not as convenient as taking a single ride.
到这边已经要3个小时，接驳车听说好像要等1个小时。
But now there's good news. The Alishan Forest Railway is slated to make a full return to service in July, 15 years after it was cut off.
希望在7月就能够正式的全线通车。
Part of the reason why repairs have taken so long is because fixing train tracks 2 kilometers above sea level is complicated. Everything from materials to equipment had to be carried up the mountain manually.
就是都要扛着机具，然后走山路，然后山路那时候有一些都是一个人走，要一边靠着墙壁这样，不然就是这边就是悬崖。
Though it took a decade and a half, the Alishan Forest Railway's grand reopening is on the horizon. Soon it will be all aboard for everyone looking for a ride to one of the best sunrise spots in Taiwan. Devin Tsai and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. You can visit the TaiwanPlus website or follow our social media for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we take you to Morocco for a traditional donkey race back on after a 4-year hiatus. I'm Yvonne Young. Take care, and I'll see you next time.